How's it going, TTC? Uh, in case you're wondering why there's a Dolphins banner behind me, I'm with JT WWE. We, right now we're watching the Heat, whoop up on them Bulls, but,
Yes, sir.
but the Lightning just, suffered their third loss in a row to the Flyers, and it's definitely a different feeling to be on the flip side of what we just came off of, the 9-game win streak. And it's definitely a different feeling than being, on that. It's especially when they lose 2 games on home ice. That's just 2 games in a row on home ice. Well, they weren't outshot Monday night, but they were outscored, obviously. They basically got beat 4-1 in back-to-back games. Excuse me, on home ice, and that's just sucks. It sucks. It looked like they were gonna run away, not run away, but it looked like they were gonna keep control of the Atlantic Division and win it all, and keep steamrolling through the conference and the division alone. But they just lost to two. No, they just lost to two Eastern Conference. Three Eastern Conference. Well, they lost to two, being that we lost to Philly Monday night and tonight. That's the thing that makes me more angry, is that we just played these guys Monday night and we just got humiliated by them again. Um, so, uh, so 3 losses in a row, 2 to the same team, 1 to a division rival, and it looks like they're going to take the division rival or the division title. And the thing but we have 2 games in hand, so I don't know. They really need to find their stuff defensively and offensively. I mean, 1 goal in 6 periods is not the Tampa Bay Lightning hockey. That's not it. With the talent we have offensively, Tyler Johnson, Andre Palat, Nikita Kucherov, Steven Stamkos, Ryan Callahan, Alex Killorn, Valtteri Filppula, Victor Hedman, the talent that we have offensively, just to have 1 goal in 6 periods of play, it's really 7, including the overtime period, is just not Tampa Bay Lightning hockey, and it's just frustrating. And so, shout out to Eagles fan for Life 17. Your team beat us twice in 1 week in 2 different locations. Your team is definitely the shit. That Claude Giroux, what's their defenseman's name? I can't remember. The rookie defenseman who's leading all rookie defensemen, and Simmons and Mason, they're all just coming together at the right time for you guys. I think this is going to be the flip side for you guys that it was last year. You guys were making the same exact push for the playoffs a year ago at this time, and you lost to Boston, and you were eliminated. But I don't see that happening to you guys this year. I see you guys making it in, and you guys could be a possible Stanley Cup playoff matchup. But I'm not per se focused on the playoffs yet, because this is a totally different team than it was last year. Last year, I could have told you that I told you this team was going to the Stanley Cup Finals or would win the Stanley Cup Finals. I don't know what this team this year can do. At the beginning of the year, I said we were going to win the Stanley Cup because we have experience to get to the Stanley Cup, and we have the experience playing in the Stanley Cup Finals, and I think this team can get the Stanley Cup. The problem is, as they progress through the season, people found out what we are, because we didn't really change our roster throughout this year. We didn't change any of the lines, really. The lines are back to normal to what they were last year. The triplets, the Johnson, Palat, and Kucherov, the Stamkos, Killorn, Callahan line, and the Filppula, Paquette, and JT Brown line. It's pretty much the same. And, those lines can really get figured out. And I don't know. I think now is when John Cooper really needs to start switching things. Leave the the line I want John Cooper to leave alone is the Filppula, Paquette, and JT Brown line, because you have two physical guys working on the same line, and you got a monster passer in Valtteri Filppula there. That's the one line I want Cooper to keep there. But mix up these high-flying offensive talent players like Johnson, Palat, and Kucherov, or Stamp. Like, I would like to see maybe Stamkos, Killorn, and Palat, and Callahan, and, I would like to see some flipping around. Try to get some strategical things going, because these teams are figuring us out now. Because that's how we rolled through the 9-game win streak with those same exact lines. I just, maybe switch something up, because it's time. 3 losses in a row in this part of the season is not what we need to be taking right now with the situation we're in and a possible chance to win the division title. This is not what we need to be doing, losing 3 games in a row, especially 2 on the home ice. So, with that being said, we have Columbus on Sunday. Hopefully, that really should be where we pick our flack up, because if we go out and play shitty against Columbus, we're in a whole heap of trouble. So, with that being said, guys, I am really disappointed, but at the same time, you're going to win a lot and you're going to lose a lot in hockey. And we're on the flip side of what we were after the 9-game win streak. I knew it wouldn't go past 10, being that we were getting tired and we were getting too comfortable, but I didn't think it would go from 9 straight wins to 3 straight losses. So with that being said, guys, I'm headed out. Again, shout out to Eagles Fan for Life 17's Flyers, who have beaten us twice in the same week in 2 different arenas against 2 different goaltenders. Fuck.